AITA for telling my husband I don't care that he might have a degenerative disease. AITA for telling my husband I don't care he might have a degenerative disease. My husband, 35, has been complaining about the muscles in one of his arms twitching for a week, and he's convinced he has ALS. He came home from work today and said his mouth was salivating more than normal and informed me that's a symptom of ALS. When he first told me he was concerned, my immediate reaction was, obviously, fear and concern, so I asked him if he would please call a doctor the next day. He jumped down my throat for not having any sympathy, so I shut up and walked away. He has a history of complaining about his health and not doing anything about it. He complained about groin pain for the first 10 years of our relationship, and I got sick of hearing about it. So every time he complained, I would ask if he had called a doctor yet. The answer was always no. We were on a hiking trip 3 years ago, and when we got back to the cabin, he was laying on the sofa and said he felt a bulge in his groin. I immediately knew it was a hernia and told him to make an appointment ASAP. It took withholding sex before he would finally go to a doctor, where he was diagnosed with massive bilateral hernias. So yeah, my sympathy for his health complaints is gone. I feel like he should seek the advice and guidance of a professional if he thinks something is very wrong, because I'm as far from being in the medical field as one can get. I've tried making his appointments for him in the past, but he either just wouldn't go or would cancel them. Back to the ALS concern tonight when he got home and informed me about his watery mouth. I asked him if he had called our healthcare provider today. He said no. I calmly asked him why not, and then said I was concerned that he thought he had a serious degenerative disease, but wouldn't do anything about it. An argument ensued, and he called me a "see you next Tuesday" for not having any sympathy for his ailments. I told him I really didn't care if he thought he had a serious disease. What I do care about is if he has a serious disease, knowing that we will tackle it once there's a diagnosis. I'm not remotely interested in coddling his hypochondria. So am I the asshole for telling my husband I don't care he might have a degenerative disease because he won't seek medical help?